Have you heard about this videotape that kills you when you watch it?
Well, I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, welcome to the Movie Night Massacre. I am your host, Grant Nelson. This is also the host, Gabby Vee.
Co-host?
Co-host, let's do that. Yeah, that makes more sense.
I think I got promoted right now.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, that's my co-host. Cool. Pay stays the same. But anyways, so here on the Movie Night Massacre, we like to recommend movies to you, horror movies that you can easily watch tonight, stuff that's streaming, stuff you don't have to really pay for, and yeah, we like to pick movies that aren't super obvious, like Freddy Krueger movies or anything like that. Nightmare on Elm Street, Jesus Christ, Freddy Krueger, those Freddy Krueger movies. God damn.
Halloween, anything that's super popular?
Nothing like that. You're everybody's seen it. We like to find movies that we think you haven't seen, but that you definitely should watch.
Yeah.
So I want you to go first. What movie did you pick, Gabby Vee?
Oh, I picked the movie Vamp.
Co-host Gabby Vee.
Co-host Gabby Vee.
Go ahead.
Picked the movie.
What movie?
Vamp.
Yeah, Vamp. Good.
Short for vampire.
Thank you for clarifying that. I had never seen Vamp. That was always on my list of movies to watch. So I'm glad that you were like, I'm going to pick Vamp. So I was like, cool. Now I have to watch it. Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
What did you pick?
I also picked a trash movie. Frankenhooker. Pretty cool. Both of ours have really cool titles. And they're very obvious. Like Vamp, it's okay. Probably going to be a vampire movie.
Yeah, well, definitely.
And then Frankenhooker, what else could it be about?
Yeah, you hear that title and you know exactly what is going to happen.
And you know what kind of movie you're getting into.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I like that.
It's not clever. It's just, it's a Frankenhooker.
We'll argue later about how it is clever, but...
Whoa.
But anyways.
Whoa.
So yeah, we're going to argue about who picked which movie better.
Mm-hmm.
But before we all get all into that, let's do a little synopsis of Frankenhooker.
And Vamp.
Vamp. A New Jersey mad doctor rebuilds his girlfriend with body parts from exploded hookers. That's it. And that's how you know it's a good movie, because it has such a small synopsis. But all you need to really know is body parts, exploded hookers, and most of all, New Jersey.
Ordered to fetch a stripper, fraternity pledges try the After Dark Club and meet a tall vampire. And that's it.
That's it? You should probably keep talking so that I can keep showing your video.
Tall vampire. Oh, yeah. I hope that you show some good stuff.
I'm going to show some real good stuff. Don't you worry.
Okay.
Okay, this is 5 reasons why you should watch Frankenhooker or...
Vamp.
Beware the moon and stick to the road. Oops.
Okay, so this is my number 5 reason why you should watch Frankenhooker.
Yeah.
And it is because it is streaming on our favorite Shudder.
Yes.
Yeah, Shudder rules. I love it. I've loved it forever. It's still only $5. It is dope. And Frankenhooker's a rare movie that you don't see very often. Not a rare movie, but it's not. That's what's good about Shudder, is that they'll put on movies that most people don't know about, but cool people like us know about it. And then now we're able to watch Frankenhooker, and it's really good quality, which is weird because it's a 1990s movie, and it's really low budget, but Shudder's the quality, whatever transfer, whatever fancy words they use, it looks really nice though.
It does look good
for an exploitation movie too. It's
yes,
it looks nice.
My number 5 reason is, I feel like I talk about this one every time. It's streaming on Tubi.
Oh yeah, that was not a surprise when I was like,
Tubi
okay,
is the
where
best.
do I stream
know.
Vamp? Except for the commercials, it's a lot.
I like the commercials because then I can go pee.
That's a good point.
I have a small bladder,
Yeah.
and I can go get more beer or
Actually,
get snacks. It
speaking-
breaks it up.
Speaking of that, let's hurry it up because I have to.
No, you
We need
don't.
a commercial break.
For real?
Yeah. So your number 5 reason. Keep it
It's
going.
on Tubi.
Tubi.
Free.
Okay, cool. Please, let's hurry up. All right, so it's on free.
It's
Free
free.
Tubi.
Free
Tubi is
Tubi.
great. Tubi actually has a really good horror catalog. It's pretty good.
Yeah, lots
And it
of
looks good.
underground stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I was watching it on my phone too, so their phone app is also nice. There you go.
I've never watched a movie on my phone, so.
I have terrible internet here, so at the end of the month I have to start watching on my phone.
All
It's
right.
sad. Vamp, I had to watch all on my phone.
What?
But I held it really close to my eyes so that it felt immersive, you know?
Yeah, it's good for your eyes.
Yeah, I got it. I got the movie. So. All right.
All right, it's
All
excusable.
right. Commercial break.
All right, so my number 4 reason to watch Vamp is that it is extremely 80s.
Yeah.
It's crazy 80s.
Well, I mean, just the cast alone is 80s as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yes, the cast, the characters that they're playing, like the lighting is extremely 80s, like always.
Yeah.
And
The whole frat stuff,
Yeah.
that's super 80s.
the frat boy.
The Asian dude, that's super, like the
Oh,
stereotypical
yeah, the little guy.
token Asian guy, nerdy guy, that's 80s, big time.
He was my favorite. He wore like a
No, he was
Hawaiian,
really good. I
Hawaiian
wanted to see
shirt
more of
with the
him.
white like jacket.
I wanted to see more of him. He kept
Yes.
disappearing in the movie. I was like, dude, I want more
He
of
was
that guy.
too much of a side character. He had the best lines.
Yeah, he
He was so
disappeared,
funny.
and I'm like, where is he? And then they would show him in the strip club looking
Yeah.
at boobies. And I was
Well,
like, okay.
he was
Cool.
he was having a good time. The
Yeah.
main character, I thought he had the sports jacket. He was like the square dude.
Yeah. Which is weird. I didn't.
He was so boring. I did
When
not
the
like
movie,
him.
okay, because when the movie started, I didn't think he would be the main star.
Yeah, I hoped it wasn't.
Yeah.
He's super lame. He's not fun. He's not enjoying the night at
I
all.
swear to God, they have the main star of the movie. You know, oh, maybe they were doing like a psycho thing. You know, that's how brilliant it is. It's not true. That's not what it is. But yeah, they did kind of pick.
Hold on.
Yeah, but the other guys were really cool. The girl was good. I forget what she's from.
Oh
She's
yeah,
super
there's like an
80s.
annoying Valley Girl
Yeah.
character, and she has like a zebra big shoulder jacket
Oh,
on the
definitely,
whole
definitely,
time. Like the
She's
fashion
good. Oh, and then who's
is awesome.
who's the main vamp girl? Hey, you're way too early, buddy. You don't come in until the end of the show. Get up here.
Grace Jones.
Grace Jones is the most 80s you could ever get.
Yes, she's a huge like 80s superstar.
Did you do any? I mean, like, I
That's-
don't think she made it to the 90s.
What?
I mean, I think she might have lived that long.
Yeah. Oh my god. This is
what's up,
disrespectful.
buddy? Yeah, but Grace Jones is like, oh my god, 80s. Yeah.
But that's why I like it. Very 80s. It's very comforting to just watch a silly 80s movie sometimes.
Yeah, it's as 80s and silly as it gets.
Yeah, I mean it is comedy slightly.
Gold?
No, I don't know.
It was okay. It had stuff.
There's some cheese, but I wouldn't say gold.
Mm.
It's
It rides that line of cheesy, funny,
Yeah.
horror.
it's fun. It's a
Yeah, it
fun
really just makes
dude
it fun.
movie that also
Yep.
deals with vampires.
Yeah.
And that's all you need. That's
Dudes and
sometimes that's all you need,
vampires.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so my number 4 reason why you should watch Frankenhooker is that it is funny. It is very funny.
It is hilarious.
I mean, an exploitation film that isn't funny is bizarre. I don't think that exists. They're
I
either
don't think-
darkly funny or
Yeah.
they're funny in some way. If you're not laughing, you're not making exploitation.
Yeah, because the footage is so shocking. You want to laugh because if you're not,
Yeah.
you're like you feel weird
Yep.
about it. You're
'Cause
like
it's so
I kind
weird,
of
you gotta
don't want
laugh.
to see this if
Yeah.
I'm not laughing.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just watching a snuff film, I think.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't laugh at those. So.
But it is super
But
funny.
it's so ridiculous. I mean, it's called Frankenhooker, and yeah, exactly. You have like all these hookers in this room. You know, like they're all like hookers everywhere, and it's like, and then they're all. It's like it's so over the top exploitive.
It's
like
cartoonish.
yeah, it's very cartoonish.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember he was because he's like examining all the hookers to like get the best body parts and stuff, and he's got a magnifying glass up to one of the nipples.
Yeah.
And he's like poking it, and I think I just got this joke right like an hour ago. It might. Let me know. So he's like magnifying it, and he's like, oh, utterly awesome. And I was like,
utter?
Yeah, I was like,
cow
oh shit, is that what the joke was? Because I thought it was just so ridiculous that this like smart dude is like, just like,
yeah,
these are utterly awesome. It's just like trying to be scientific, but he's like, these boobs are awesome. Yeah. And then that was so weird. He has he's mapped out the brain in such a way that you can get, they didn't really explain it, which is good because it wouldn't make sense. You don't even know
any of the science behind it.
Yeah, so he's got like a skull. Hey, what's up, buddy? He's got a skull with all these like different like pinpoints of like what does what. So he's like, all right, I need an idea, and he's like drilling a hole in his head, and he's like, oh wait, I have this idea that's good. Wait, no, that's not gonna work.
The
and
drill
he'll
is so
drill another part of his brain. It was like silly. It is very cartoony. Is like the best example.
Yeah, he's drilling into his own brain with a giant drill, and I was like, I've never seen like a character do this before, and so like they were just like totally like.
And there's no blood. He's just
defying
like
everything. Yeah, no blood.
He does explain at one point. He's like, oh wait, okay, so the hole's already made. You just got to insert it back in, and and it's like an addiction for him. So that's weird.
Kind of.
And
it's
then
a strange habit he has.
And everything's cartoony. So like when the hookers find his super crack or whatever they called it, they're like, oh my god, they're going crazy and they're smoking it, and it looks like real crack pipes. So I don't know, it looked very real, and a lot of side characters they have look like real crackheads. So
that's so rude.
Yeah. Well, but they're funny though. So
yes, yeah, well, definitely.
Yeah. Their suffering is our amusement.
They're doing great.
But yeah, the movie's like really funny. I really enjoyed it. You just have like a great time.
Yeah, it's fun watch all the way through.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yep.
Definitely a good time.
Hilarity. I mean, come on, it's utterly awesome.
So, my number 3 reason to watch Vamp is the After Dark Club.
After Dark Club. Oh, that's an amazing reason to like Vamp. Yeah.
I mean, that's the actual strip
take that
club.
Out of movies. Shit. But you add a strip club into it?
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, it's a strip club run by vampires.
Yep.
And it's just such a good idea. They get all these dudes super drunk, and then they kill them. She's like
Cleopatra or something, right? Something like that? She's like an Egyptian goddess. She runs the club. Ancient vampire.
And she has these 2 cool dudes that are working for her.
I really like I don't know if he's a DJ, but he's like the guy that runs the show. He's the one that's eating the cockroaches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just announces which girls are going on. Like a showrunner
type run.
Yeah.
I think. Or
and then
showrunner.
There's like the bouncer dude that's in love with the vampire.
Was his name Van Helsing? I swear to God his name was Van Helsing.
No, his name's like Vlad.
Oh, fuck. That makes way more sense.
If you're a vampire, you don't want to hire Van Helsing, dude.
It was Vlad the Impaler. That was the name. Which is also somebody you don't want to hire, but he's like in love with her and stuff.
Yeah, he just likes to protect her, and like the little showrunner dude's
but that was cute
all
that
cheesy. He wears that pink suit. Yep. And yeah, he's just chilling, eating a bowl of cockroaches, like Renfield. And
like
Dracula.
a Renfield thing.
Yeah.
See, wow, both of our movies are like, they are basically making fun but keeping certain aspects alive of those classic movies.
Yeah, but keeping it.
Wow,
like,
we did both our movies are very close in that way. Because you're right with the Renfield thing. I forgot about Renfield, but he's definitely a Renfield character.
Yeah,
he's eating cockroaches.
I don't think he's a vampire, but he's there to protect and take care of the vampire.
He's like obsessed with that power, and he loves.
Renfield does.
Yeah, exactly. But he's not a vampire though.
Yeah. And he's a cute character. He has a pink little like suit, and he's obsessed with Las Vegas. He's about like.
Oh yeah. It was so sad. Oh, I have a lot in common with that guy. We have both not been to Vegas.
Oh yeah,
what the hell? That guy was like he was like 60, and he's like, I've never been to Vegas.
He was like 600 years old.
To Vegas? Yeah. So we'll see. There's a man. I know. Okay, so there's a man at my door. So hurry it up. Finish your segment, Gabby.
But my favorite thing about the After Dark Club is they had single man specials, and the drinks are $1.
Hey, Devin, get in here.
I tried calling you. I brought over some food. I didn't know how many people were.
Oh, okay.
So unprofessional.
Welcome back to the Movie Night Massacre. This is number...
Where did they go?
I know. Well, we had a commercial break, remember? Yeah. Okay. Don't drink, kids. Number 3 reason, it's a great twist on a classic.
Oh.
So, like, you know, the classic Frankenstein movie everybody knows about.
Yeah.
This is Frankenhooker. And which is great because you know exactly what you're getting. You know it's going to be a Frankenstein movie. And I think they actually do a good job of telling the Frankenstein story. You know, there's a tragic, his wife dying or whatever, the love of his life dying, and then he's trying to, like, rebuild her, which is, like, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein. And then, and then you have the Frankenstein story, too, and it's great. I love when they take, you've heard of punk rock?
What is happening?
Okay, so like when they have like a nice oldies song or something like that they like make like a punk rock twist to it.
Yeah.
I like that when they do a cover of it, and that's basically Frankenhooker. So like Pennywise does a really good cover of Stand By Me. No, is Pennywise not punk enough for you? Sorry. Whatever. Good song. Okay. Sid Vicious does My Way.
That's true.
Yeah.
The Misfits do a whole album where they cover songs from the 50s.
And I love that. And it's really cool. What album was that? Sorry. What album was that called?
I'll tell you later.
And no, we will not talk off air about this, Gabby. Okay. But yeah, I love when they do that. They take something that's an old and then they like turn it on its back and kind of do whatever craziness
it's definitely
to it.
like Frankenstein amped up. And I don't know if Frankenstein needs to be amped up, but they definitely made it more fun. Frankenstein's depressing as hell.
And I like, because adaptations...
I guess they made a depressing movie, like, fun. Depressing story fun.
Yeah, exactly. I just like when you, like, you know, when you can take something that's like a classic film and then just, like, really do something crazy with it. But stick with what made Frankenstein great in the beginning, you know, so...
Those boobs.
Is that what made the original Frankenstein good? Yeah, I think you're right. Are you talking about the book? Is that... 'cause I didn't read the book. Is that what was in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, long boobs. And then Frankenstein's monster looks at the boobs.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, great co-hosting. My number 2 reason is... I don't want to say it yet. I want Gabby to finish her number 2.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, you want me to finish my number 3?
Go ahead and finish your number 3, actually.
Okay,
That's
cool.
a better idea.
Well, this is part of After Dark Club. My favorite part of it is that they have a single man special where you have dollar drinks all night.
Oh, and I heard that too,
That sounds
and
amazing.
It didn't register until you just mentioned it right now, because that was their whole ploy was.
Yeah.
'Cause I was wondering, I'm like, they're just gonna let you drink all night, but you have to be alone.
You've got to be alone. You got to be a single dude. You got to be like
which is great. That's the opposite of any other bar.
Yeah.
It's like if you're a single lady.
Because usually like there's a ladies'
sure.
night, but there's a single man night, and then they just like.
Because usually they're like, you're a single man, please leave our establishment. But this place, they're like, no.
This place, they put you out of your misery.
Yep. Okay, now for my part. Number 2.
Yeah.
Reason why you should watch it.
Okay.
It's a horror film, but it's exploitive as fuck. It is insanely exploitive. It's like,
yes.
So the movie starts with a brain with an eyeball, which I never quite understood, but it's like this little creature pet thing, which is cool. But that's
like
how the movie starts.
Experiment.
And I love opening shots. They're just like, this is what it's going to be. And it's just very just over-the-top exploitation film making. I love it. And there's like, the whole movie's got body parts everywhere. There's blood, gore, ridiculousness. As I mentioned before, the crack cocaine, which is always an exploitation loving thing. Hookers, just insanity of the whole movie. And I love exploitation films. So.
Yes.
Yeah, really got to make my own one of these.
It's a lot, but it's a lot. It's handled in a really lighthearted way, so it doesn't feel bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with that. I'm not a woman, so I felt great the whole time. But it goes on forever. Like when he's examining the girls because he's trying to rebuild his girlfriend.
Oh yeah, that's probably the longest.
It goes on forever, and I'm like,
examining
Jesus.
of the women.
Like, it's just like it goes on forever, and I'm like, are they trying to like fluff it to make it a longer movie? Which brings me to my point B of my number 2.
Oh my god, are you
which
doing this
is
again?
that it is 85 minutes long. 85 minutes long.
You had
Yes.
to say something
I have
about
to
it.
sneak it in. I didn't want to make its whole number, but 85 minutes. A movie called Frankenhooker
It's very
should be
short.
85 minutes.
Yes, I don't want to see
90 minutes, I would have walked out. I would have been like, this is way too long. They really should have left something
This
on the
time
cutting
it's
room
too
floor.
long and I have to go.
Yeah. Do it.
No. Alright, my number 2 reason to watch this is that the vampires are actually, like, ugly and creature-like and spooky.
Yeah. Well before Dust Till Dawn did it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like, I was thinking that also, it's very similar to Dust Till Dawn, because it's like, it's a bar, it's a titty bar, you go in there and they just kill, like, bikers and people traveling into Mexico. And this one
way
started,
before it.
yeah, way before.
It's the exact same plot.
Yeah. But I guess,
Yeah, wow. And you're right, though, because they are hot strippers.
yeah,
You see some nudity.
there's no nudity.
Are you sure?
Oh.
I swear I saw some big boobed girl in the background that had tits. I was watching on my phone, though.
A big boobed girl that had tits.
She was huge, and she had tits, too.
That's probably from
But I can't
Frankenhooker.
tell you if there was nipples or not, though.
No, I don't think there's nipples or, because all of the strippers have, like,
Comment below. Let us know if there was boobs.
who is wrong?
Because Frankenhooker, I can guarantee you has some boobs.
That's guaranteed.
But your movie, I swear there was some towards the end at some point.
Because all the strippers have, like, their little outfits. There's, like, a little
Yeah.
construction worker one.
Yeah.
There's one that has, like, a whip that's cool. There's, like, the main one. And, like, I don't think that boobs are shown, though.
Yeah, but they looked hot. And then
Yeah.
And then when and good reveal with who's the main vampire?
Grace Jones.
Grace Jones. Sorry, it's not my movie. I don't have to be in charge of this stuff. But her transformation when she turned all like the ugly vampire was really cool because they were like, it was like in the shadows and they revealed her. It was really good. It was that 80s lighting that you were talking about
80s
earlier,
lighting.
Yeah, it was
and
good.
like,
but it was a good twist.
Yeah.
Definitely. And they were definitely ugly and just like monstrous, which is cool.
It's a good contrast because you would expect that they might just like keep them hot or keep it like
yeah,
sexy
it's a good because
and they were creepy. And
if you
ugly.
go with them just being super hot and sexy the whole time, it's like now it's a little exploitive. But if you give them back their power and you're like, oh, they're the hunters. It's like and they're like these ugly demons.
Yeah.
It was more powerful.
They're all badass. And they're cool.
Yeah.
Cool ass vampire strippers. That's all I need to know.
You excited about my number 1?
I feel like I know what it is, but I'm very excited.
Okay, let me know if you guessed it. So my number 1 reason why, tits.
Oh my god! Yeah, I knew it. Yes.
Woo!
High five again.
Yeah. All right,
Yes.
good. Because you're like, Grant's got to talk about these titties.
Got to.
Movies got insane amount of titties. I don't remember a movie that had more boobs than this movie. It was insane.
I was thinking that too when I was watching
over.
it. I was like, this is maybe the most amount of boobs I've seen in like a scene at once movie.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just like
awesome.
all the time. It was great.
Constant boobs.
Constant boobs all the time.
And they had all the different shapes and sizes.
Different shapes and sizes. And they even made it funny. Like when he was trying to pick the proper girl because there's like a thunderstorm coming. He's like, I gotta like get this girl together real quick. And he was like going through like this bucket of boobs. Yeah. And he's like, no, not these ones. No, oh, not that one. And then he's really like picking all out and doing it.
He's like, do these even match? And
yeah. He was like, no. And he's like, oh, these are perfect. And so it's like, didn't you? Because he did all his homework ahead of time, but then he blew them all up.
All right, my number 1 reason to watch this movie is because of Grace Jones herself.
Yeah, Grace Jones. What a big star in the 80s. She didn't do that much, but she was big, though.
I mean, she's very iconic looking.
She's super iconic.
And she has such a presence.
And to make her a vampire, it's like, if you're going to use her presence, that's the number 1 way to go.
I mean, vampire, yeah. Because she doesn't speak in the film at all.
Which is odd. I thought maybe
She chose to not speak because she wanted to be more like Nosferatu.
Oh, that's cool.
And
it worked,
yeah,
too.
it
I like
works because like
Yeah.
she does have such like a menacing presence that you don't really need to.
Yeah.
And all that she has this crazy cool body paint on when she does like her dance for everybody.
That was a cool set piece. Yeah, I liked
the
it.
dance is cool. The music she danced to, she sang and made.
See, I didn't know that.
And the chair that she's like dancing on is like a body cast of her boyfriend at the time, Dolph Lundgren.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Okay, these are some cool facts.
It's so cute.
You
I
didn't
love
tell me it was
all
gonna
of
be
it.
facts. I would have done some investigation. I'm just like,
Well,
there's boobs in the movie. I look like an idiot now.
Well, you can't like ignore those cute things.
That's pretty cool.
Because like
Dolph Lundgren, what a
Grace
pair.
Jones and Dolph Lundgren is a super power couple.
Mhm.
Dolph Lundgren.
Grace Jones. Pretty cool. What a good coupling.
Yeah, and like I don't know, she's a cool vampire, and it goes back to being like an ancient Egyptian vampire, which I think other people ripped off too from this.
Oh yeah, I see that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So wow, this movie was pretty influential.
Kind of.
It seems weird.
I don't want to
but,
say like trendsetter,
but yeah,
trendsetter, because
I mean,
it's not like super. Like the story's like what you would expect it to be, but there's a lot of cool little things that they do that I definitely appreciated as a vampire fan.
Yeah, it really modernized. It was a great modernization of the classic vampire.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And it was just like hot babes being vampires, and it's usually like older, creepy dudes. So
Yeah, I'll take hot babes over creepy dudes all the time.
I mean, yeah, me too.
Yep. So that's the end of the show. My movie was Frankenhooker. Yours was
Vamp.
Mm-hmm. So comment below. Tell us which one won, which movie you ended up watching, and which one that you thought was the better film. And do you have any final thoughts on Vamp?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm gonna get my thinking pose real quick.
get into your position.
I'm ready for conversation.
I overall enjoyed it. I thought it was very comforting because I'm like, it's 80s, it's chill.
80s is comforting.
It's just a funny vampire movie, and you're not gonna have like an existential crisis when you watch it. I don't think.
I hope not. It's very easy then. Yeah.
I'll say like the end does drag a bit.
Oh yeah, I was watching it and I was like, okay, this is the ending. And I was
Yeah,
like, oh wait,
it goes
no.
on a bit too long
No.
because we're left with, I feel like, the two most annoying characters that I don't like. And I'm just like, I don't care what happens to them.
Yeah.
And it just goes on. And I feel like...
I liked the dude that turns into the vampire.
Yeah.
I liked him. And then
He was like the
he
cool
disappeared
jerk.
forever. Yeah, I liked him
Yeah.
though. He's in Nightmare on Elm Street 2 as well.
I think he's in a lot of horror
He
movies.
is. He really is. He's very like.
He's a classic.
He's
80s
an 80s
actor.
guy. Yeah. That movie had nothing but like insanely 80s guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a lot of fun watching it, and I could just put it on and enjoy myself and not think too much, which I definitely need
You're
sometimes.
very good at.
Yes. Wow. Whoa.
You cheers to it, so.
It's too late now.
Fact. Yeah, you can't take that back.
I can't
Sorry.
even be insulted.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
All right.
You were bitter all night.
Alright.
All right. So moving on.
Yeah. Anyway.
But no, Vamp was great, and I'm glad you picked it because it's been a movie that has been on my list for a long time. That
Yeah.
it's like you gotta watch Vamp.
Me too.
An old T-shirt company that I really like that went out of business. Sorry, that's a stupid segue. But they had a Vamp T-shirt, and it looked really cool. But I'm like, I can't buy that shirt until I've watched the movie. And then the company went under.
You should have bought it. Put it up in a place you can't
Oh,
reach
that would've been cool.
until you watched it. And then you
I
could pull
did
it
specifically watch a movie because Invaders from Mars, I think it was called. They had a badass T-shirt, and I was like, I want that T-shirt, but I gotta watch the movie first.
Like an old 50s, 60s, and
No, it was like 80s or something. It was a very cool movie. I should learn the name of it. And I watched it, and I was like, that movie ruled. I'm gonna go buy the T-shirt. That company's out of business. Fucking sucked. That was a badass T-shirt, and I should have bought it.
I know, one of the only things you're passionate about is T-shirts.
Yeah.
So, it was a huge loss for you.
Yeah. T-shirts, and I'm so in horror. You know.
T-shirts, horror.
Ironically,
tits,
I'm not wearing
tits,
it. Tits. Yeah. Ironically, I'm not wearing a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Gabby Vee got me this T-shirt, this button-up. So, birthday, Christmas.
I think it was for Christmas.
Yeah, pretty sweet. As you can see, I don't have to tell you. All right, so my last, my last thoughts on Frankenhooker
yes, please.
are that it's just a great movie, man. And it's great. It's like, his wife dies in the beginning. It's like, and I like that it's got a strong character.
Like, immediately.
Yeah.
So you're like in the movie very quickly.
Yeah, I like how quickly the movie gets going, and you're like, cool. I know what the character wants, and I know what his needs are and what he wants to get done, and he does it, and it doesn't mess around. You get to the hookers super quick. You get to the Frankensteining very quickly.
Yeah, the Frankensteining.
It's just great. It's like man, you can't ask for more, and it's like, it's fun, funny. It's got boobs, gore.
It takes place in New Jersey.
It's new. That's its only downfall, honestly. The New Jersey aspect of it.
It's fun. It adds to his sleazy character.
I'll take that. I'll take it.
He's such a slime ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
God, sometimes I'm like, man, this guy sucks at acting, but it's like, but I like him, and it adds to it.
Because like no one in that is very good at acting, except for maybe one of the hookers.
And I liked the Frankenhooker. When she becomes a hooker,
when she becomes
I enjoyed her.
But it adds to it. And
she was all like crazy walking around her. I thought she looked cool too.
Yeah, she has purple hair. Her nipples are purple.
Can you do that for next Halloween?
No.
Not the nipples, but the...
We'll
being Frankenhooker? Thank you. That's all I ask. Okay, cool. And I'll be the brain with the one eye. There you go. Okay, so I think that's the end of our show.
Yes. I don't have anything else to say to you.
Me neither. Except... Be
my victim.
We probably nailed that one. Wow. I'm going to have to do a lot of editing on that one. Cheers. Another show in the can.
You're going to have to speed it up.
Mm-hmm.
But my reaction is better.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably just... keyframe around your lips and then slow those down.
Or you can cut my mouth out. And
I'll probably.
Put your mouth
oh shit! That's really clever. That's what I should do. I'll probably do that for the whole show, honestly. Shit.
I won't argue with you at all.
I might not even need a co-host.
Oh my god.
Technology.
Need someone to.
So Grant, what did you think about Frankenhooker?
It was amazing.
Yeah, I like this co-host.
It was a cool movie.
It was amazing.
It was a cool movie. It was 120 minutes.
That's not what I sound like, is it?
I don't know. I don't do an impression of you.
I can't do an impression of you.
It was like...
Yeah, okay. So you got it. I don't know how to talk like a Jersey person, so...
Just have a tiny baby voice.
Hey. I like Vamp because it was good. So. Okay, I think it's time for our secret show.
I guess so.
Okay, so we're going to do something that you guys have been, oh my god, just blowing up comments about. To our like 30 subscribers out there. I don't know who you are, but it's probably my mom with like 30 email accounts. Okay, so we're going to talk about something that we should have talked about a long time ago. Top 3 favorite horror films. I will go first as to inspire Gabby because she's not prepared.
You gave it to me like 1 minute ago.
Yeah, and you couldn't think of it?
I gotta think hard about this.
I do. When I'm going to social gatherings, I'm like, all right, Grant, better know your top 3 horror films because people are going to be asking.
I'm going to interact with people. I need to know my top 3.
I'll be like, hi, I'm Grant. What's your top 3 horror films? It's not easy for me to make friends. No, it's not.
Honestly, same though. I'm going to go at
Yeah, I'm like, hey, what's your top 3 horror films?
Really
I'm
aggressively.
Leaving. Yeah, you can weed out people really easily. I love it.
Yeah, that's my method.
Okay, and my top 3, I'll say them in order, but they are very interchangeable. Okay. They could each one could easily be my favorite. My first one, Nightmare on Elm Street. Mm-hmm. Nightmare on Elm Street, classic, best monster ever. He's great.
Freddy is a monster?
He attacks you. Yeah.
Do you count him as a monster or a serial killer?
He was a serial killer and now he's a monster.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
fair,
and you know, this is a hot take, but I consider child molesters monsters. But Gabby, if you have a different opinion, that's cool.
All right.
We have an open, dialogue here, so you want to talk about it, it's cool. But sorry, so Freddy Krueger's a monster. Sorry, Okay. He attacks in your dreams. I mean, come on. And my second one is gonna be shit. Okay, I'm gonna go with The Thing.
Okay.
Number 2, John Carpenter's The Thing, not the original. I know that's what you guys were jumping to the conclusion of.
The 50s one.
The 50s one. The Thing from Outer Space, which I still haven't seen.
It's like
embarrassing.
fun.
Is it? I should watch it just so I can watch it. Just to say I've watched it. And then my number 3 is American Werewolf on London.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You're a bastard.
All three. Sorry, I like the movie. I know you think it's shit, I guess, but I love it. So what's your favorite one? Top 3. Do you want to go in a different order? Or do you want to go number 3, 2, 1?
Well, like, one of my favorite horror movies ever is American Werewolf in London.
Oh. Crazy.
Yeah. And, well, I can't even think about the others because now I'm infuriated.
Yeah?
That you even picked that.
It's a great movie. How can you not go along with it? And we just did it as our little audio clip thing, too. So that's how good it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of my favorites. I guess I will always... Oh, God. This is
It's
really
so
hard.
funny
I didn't
and
even think about it. I'm not...
Scary. American Werewolf in London captures it all. John Landis, the director, I mean, he did Animal House before this. It's crazy that he would be doing a horror film. What a great mix.
Can we just end this segment and I punch you a lot?
Yeah. That's how we do. Oh my God. I was not expecting that. What's your number 2 and 3?
I don't know yet. Pumpkinhead?
Oh, cool pick. I just saw that recently. Pumpkinhead's good.
Pumpkinhead is cool because it's a cool creature feature.
The creature design
and
is
it's
awesome.
not like a creature you would expect. Like, it's not a werewolf or vampire.
Yep. And his lore is very cool, too.
Yeah, it's like a weird, like, hillbilly monster, which is extra scary.
Yeah. Good pick. That's cool. You got one more. Sorry. Pumpkinhead, good pick, though. Underrated.
I'm not going to say that any of these answers are locked in because of this. Don't come at me.
I won't. I won't.
A horror movie I can always watch and have on TV is The Shining.
Oh, yeah, easy pick. That's a great movie.
I don't know. I just say...
The Shining's excellent.
That
was my favorite
always
movie when I was a child for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can just always have it on playing in the background and I feel okay. I hope you're satisfied.
I'm very satisfied. So, there you go.
I'm going to think about it. I'm
Cool.
going to think about this for a week.
Alright. Until next time, suck a dick.
What?
That's our...
Suck a dick.
That's our, what's
our
it?
sign off
That's
now?
our sign off. Yep.
Suck a dick.
Nobody's watching.